What is going on, everybody? Justin here with Arch City Studios, and today we are in St. Charles, Missouri for Legends and Lanterns. It takes place every year here on historic Main Street, and there's different characters that you can meet, so let's go ahead and find the first one.
Eager Igor Spare Parts Emporium and Recycling Establishment. Business has been quite good, much to our surprise. We weren't quite sure whether we'd have customers this year or not. But we have had some issues with getting some inventory here because of all the business we've had. So Mrs. Shelley, brain that she is, suggested that we might take a stroll up and down the lane and see if there are any local merchants here that might be able to help us out with our dilemma. And of course, they're not here right now, but a few weeks ago, we saw these two pirate ships coming up the river here and docking along the side here. And we recognized the one, it was a Blackbeard the pirate. We didn't recognize the other one, it was a new pirate. We found out it's Annie Bonny, the most famous female pirate. But in any event, the first thing that happened when they lined up there at the dock was they started throwing arms and legs off the deck to clear off the ship there.
Polluting the water.
Making quite a mess there. So we said, please don't do that. We'll get our cart and we'll bring those arms and legs over here. We can use them in our inventory.
So I find that knees and hips are very, very popular. So, full legs are wonderful.
Right. So that's one local source we've been getting here. And then for the other one, well, we still have this marvelous item we call the brain in the jar take-home brain transplant.
Right there is one of our samples.
Right, that's one of them there. And we did start running low on inventory on those, and as luck would have it, as we were strolling down the lane here, we saw this lady dressed in red making a mess on her lawn. Heads rolling all over the line. You may have heard of her, the Queen of Hearts.
That's right, yes.
So we said to her, that it's making quite a mess and people are tripping over these things. Do you mind if we just clean up your yard here and bring those things over? We can use them in our business. And she said, fine, just go ahead and take them whatever you like. So that's where we've been getting our parts mostly.
Right.
And as fast as they come in, they're going out the door.
They go out the door very quickly. We get a few little bits and pieces left over at the end of the day.
Bits and pieces, but even bits and pieces. I mean, we're concerned about that because we want to keep a clean shop. We want to make sure that everything is nice and tidy. And so we were talking about this dilemma with the lady down the street by the name of Mrs. Lovett. If you haven't seen her yet, you must stop by the shop. She calls it Mrs. Lovett's Meat Pies. It's a wonderful shop. And she said, I'm always looking for some additional ingredients to put into my recipe, so I'll just pop over to your place and take whatever you don't use and put it in the pot for the next day's recipe. So things have worked out marvelously for everybody involved. Yes.
Now there is one part though that I have that I just won't sell. You see, I was very much in love with my husband, Percy Bysshe Shelley, who was a wonderful poet, and you may have read some of his poetry, and it was, but I digress. You see, he was tragically killed in a boating accident in 1821, and when his body washed upon the shore, we chose to cremate him. Now, do you know what it means to be cremated? It's when you burn a body down to ashes instead of burying it. Well, you see, I wanted something to remember my dear husband by, so I asked Lord Byron if he would please bring me my husband's heart. He brought me Percy's heart. I then wrapped it in the first love poem he ever wrote me. I put it in a box, and I carry it, you see, right here in my handbag. Now, the reason I get to have it here with me in the afterlife is, you see, when I died of brain cancer in 1851, my son and my daughter-in-law found it in my writing desk, and they knew I would want to be buried with it. So they put us together, so Percy and I will get to be together through all eternity. I know it's very romantic, but people nowadays don't quite understand. But you see, back then we didn't have pictures and video and those types of things, so it was actually quite common that someone would keep a part of someone that they loved. Yes. Now, have you ever read my novel, Frankenstein? No? Oh, I do recommend it. People tell me it's very good reading. Now, have you ever seen any movies about Frankenstein? Some people have seen cartoons and things like that. Now, just so you know, you've only seen one? Oh. Well, just so you know, it was not actually originally called Frankenstein. The book was called Prometheus, which is actually the name of the creature. Frankenstein actually comes from the doctor who created him. And Prometheus is Greek. It means to be reborn, so which is kind of the whole basis of my story. But I have one moral lesson I'm going to keep you with before you go, and that is that monsters are not born, but that they are actually created through the actions of others. And what I mean by that is if you go out in the world and you treat people with kindness, compassion, then chances are they're going to spread that kindness and compassion as well. But if you go out and you are cruel and you say mean things to people, that is how you can create monsters in others. So do go out and make sure that you're friendly with people that you meet. So you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy your time here. Do you have any questions for us? No. Oh, Igor, do let them know about our After Dark special this evening.
Oh yes, do you know about the After Dark special? Well, you know, we have extended hours tonight until 8 o'clock, primarily because of the pumpkin glow, which will be going on Main Street here later on this evening once the sun goes down. It's designed, this After Dark special is designed for those people, particular people who may have some younger parts that are not working quite right.
Might be acting up a little.
Acting
yes.
up a little bit, maybe they don't do what they're supposed to be doing. In any case, it's a confidential transaction that we do here, where you can exchange that one for one that does what you want it to do, or maybe you just want to get rid of it altogether. We've worked in concert with a few witches you may have heard of, the Gingerbread Witch and Baba Yaga. So it's strictly confidential. No one needs to know what has gone on here. So it's just nice, clean transaction.
That's
So
right.
keep
So
that
what
in
happens
mind.
in St. Charles stays in St. Charles.
Yeah. So if you're here after dark, stop by and we'll set you up with one of those transactions
That's
if you
right.
like.
Perfect.
Hello, how are you? Thank you so
Okay.
much. Have a wonderful
Thank you.
day.
Enjoy your day here.
Hello, how are you? Nice today.
Wax, when he saw what she had done,
She gave her father 41 chop, chop, chop. As he boarded, took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks.
when she saw what she had done,
She gave her father 41 chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. On the 4th of August did she chop, chop, chop.
On the 4th of August did she
Chop, chop, chop. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks.
when she saw what she had done,
She gave her father 41 chop, chop, chop. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks.
when she saw what she had done,
She gave her father 41 chop, 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 chop.
Vadia. Oh, you're going to try and find me, aren't you? That's going to take some work because there's 8 of us in one photograph. I'm the disembodied head on page 4 at the top of the picture like this. Oh, hello, there we go, I'm looking scared. It takes some work, don't worry, I won't blame you if you can't find me. My name's Lavinia Vanderbilt, I'm one of the Halloween history guys. I have all the juicy gossip about what's going on the street. You want to hear a story? You like stories? He's like, I don't know about you. Ghosts kind of frighten me. It's alright, I won't haunt you unless I don't like you or someone pays me maybe. Are you having a good day today? Pretty good.
Yes.
Are you starting out or have you gone pretty far?
Working our way back this way.
Ooh, I like it. Have you seen Ichabod Crane yet?
We have not.
If you get the chance, be sure to say hello to him today because it's the 200-year anniversary of when Sleepy Hollow was released. And you can scare him. You found me! Dear, I love you. I like it when people find me. Currently in the flesh, just not the blood. Here to tell the juicy gossip and stories about what's going on. Like, you know this place right here? So this place used to be a house. And the river or the stream was a lot larger at that time. But there was a moody teenager named Molly who lived there. And Molly, she was like a teenager, you know how they are. And she didn't like to really go out or have friends, but she had a cat. Well, one day, her cat decided to take a swim. And it took a really long swim and just swam right over to my side of things. So it passed away, and Molly died of a broken heart. But she still likes to spend, like most teenagers, spend most of her time in her old bedroom, which is now the women's restroom of this place. So don't worry, if you go in the women's restroom, I'm sorry dear, you can't. if you go in there and if the toilet flashes or the lights start to flicker, just be like, oh, Molly, don't worry. Your cat is fine. It's a really good swimmer, all right? Does that sound like a plan? She's very nice. She's just a little shy, all right? You know, you look afraid, but then the mask with the little smiling tongue out just makes everything so perfect. I love the terrified eyes and smile. You have a look going, and I appreciate it. I love your fashion sense. That takes a lot of courage to do that. You know that? She's like, yeah, I know this, obviously. Well, what's everyone going to be for Halloween? Ooh, a pirate! Oh, goodness. Now, do you know about Blackbeard and Anne Bonny being here today? They are here, and they actually tend to get into scuffles. Usually they're fairly timely scuffles, really. Usually at the top of every hour, they do get in fights. They're all the way down. If you just keep going down, you can see them. But yes, you should definitely commiserate with them. I'm sure they have lots of things. And you can do me a favor. Can you do me a favor, dear? If you see Blackbeard, ask him if he'll accept ghostly crewmates. Because as a ghost, I don't know if I really am allowed to. I mean, I could haunt the enemy, but I don't know if these things really work. All right, can you ask him if Livy, just tell him Livy asked, all right? And get the answer and bring it back to me, all right? All right, you have a mission, you're a pirate, and I know you're the best, so I'm counting on you, okay? Oh.
So something that the ghost Olivia just told us about was this old Millstream Inn right here. It was a restaurant that used to be a residence, and the little girl Molly that passed away here and is believed to haunt the place was actually caught on an episode of Ghost Hunters. They brought out a teddy bear, and they believe that they caught her spirit on that teddy bear. So if you're ever on Main Street in St. Charles, Missouri, near St. Louis, definitely check out the old Millstream Inn if you're into that kind of paranormal stuff.
Nice to see you all.
You guys having fun?
Yes, very good.
All right.
My name is Miss Felicity, and I'm a nanny here on Main Street.
Great with kids.
Yes, I have two children, Peter and Penelope, and this is my lovely friend here.
Hello, Abigail Frazier, actress, singer, and master of flamenco, Ole.
Yes, she is very, very talented. Indeed. Now, we've been trying to learn some new dance moves. Do you all know any dance moves you could teach us?
Oh, okay. You know, I've been trying to learn one, right?
Yes.
It's you swing your arms a little bit. It's something involving dental
Yes, you
hygiene.
swing them like this?
Dental hygiene.
Maybe?
Gum disease.
No, it's a little longer, I think.
No. Okay. Halitosis.
That's it. Yes.
Halitosis.
Oh, you got it. Very good. Have you heard of this dance? Okay, good, good. We haven't gone crazy yet.
Okay. Cool.
Very good.
Would you like to learn a dance from my generation?
Just a little one,
Yeah.
maybe?
Very
Very
quick, I
good.
promise.
All right.
All right, so what you do is you take your left foot a little bit forward, and then you swing your right foot forward. All right, and then you take your right foot back, and then you take your left foot back.
Very good.
All right, and then you just kind of,
Speeds up a bit.
you could add jazz hands too.
Very good. She gets a little crazy, but I like to keep it a little modest. Thank you. Yes, are you excited to meet any characters in particular today?
Yeah?
Yes. Have you met our mermaid yet? Or our pirate?
Oh.
Ooh, they are very, very
The
entertaining.
mermaid is gorgeous, and she has a beautiful singing voice. But you have to be careful with mermaids, though, because their song is a trap, right? So to not fall under a mermaid spell, you have to put cotton in your ears. That's how you stay away from the curse.
That's very true. Very true.
Very
So
sound
do-
advice.
Yes, appreciate it. So do be careful as you make your way down Main Street. We have lots more kooky and spooky friends that we hope you enjoy.
Good, how are you?
Oh, I am fantastic as always, being beautiful. I am trying to recruit some people to be witches, or either of you are interested in being a witch. You're not so sure? I am Baba Yaga, Earth Witch Extraordinaire. I have been a witch for as long as I've been alive. So I am very well qualified. You want to be one? Alright, right here are the rules. To be an Earth Witch, you have to talk to squirrels, you have to hug trees, you have to live alone in the woods, and you have to be grumpy. Does this appeal to you? Yeah? Alright, do it. Yes, that's how you do it. So, I will teach you a special spell. Alright, grab a leaf from the ground. A leaf. And then you hold the leaf aloft. And then you place it on your shoulder, your right shoulder. And then on the count of 3, you say ooga booga booga and shake it off. Alright, sounds ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooga booga booga! Alright, now you are Earth Witch Apprentice, official way. And maybe if there are more Earth Witches in the world, then the little girls who show up at my doorstep every single day asking for something will go to your house instead of mine. That is my ultimate goal.
You have to move out.
Yeah, I mean, I live alone in the woods. I'm really far away from it, and there's some little girl every day being like, hello, Baba Yaga. I'm a self-actualization adventurer. And I'm like, oh, brother, not again. It's so annoying. So maybe they'll just come show up at your house. That is my wish. The more Earth Witches, the better. Very good. Are you guys going to be something special for Halloween?
You can take a step closer. I promise I don't bite. My name's Mrs. Lovett. What's your name, sir? You're the strong, silent type, aren't you? What's your name, love? Say loud and proud. Kylie, nice to meet you. My name is Mrs. Lovett of Mrs. Lovett's Meat Pies. You may have heard of my previous partner, Mr. Sweeney Todd, though he is not here today. We had a fight. Now, I'm hoping to open up a second restaurant here in St. Charles. Is this a good area for a restaurant, you think? Great. Kylie, now, I'm new in town, and so I don't know the best place to get ingredients for my pies. Can you help me? Yeah, you'll help me? Great. Now, for my pies, I only take the freshest, the most delicious, and the best people for my pies. Do you all have any people I could put into a pie? Could I have that one? Yeah? I could have him? Great. What do you do for work, sir?
Right now, nothing.
Right now, nothing. Great. Have you been sitting around a little bit, sir?
A little bit.
Gaining a little bit of that good old fat?
A little bit.
Don't worry, we'll render that out like bacon. It'll be delicious. A good pork belly, if you will, I promise you. I bet you're tasty, aren't you?
I've heard so.
You've heard so?
Yeah.
Who have you heard so from?
Well, my wife says so.
Your wife says so? Well then, she takes a nibble at your ear, does she? No?
I'm not going to talk about that in
Not
front
going to talk about it?
them.
You're the one who brought it up first.
I did.
Now, will your wife miss you terribly?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Lizzie, will you miss me if I'm gone?
All right, great. I got her approval, so in the pie you go, love. Now, I will say, if you don't want to be put into a pie, you can always bring me some. You could trade your wife in if you really like.
What if I help you negotiate with Igor to get some better deals?
We already got, well, so I'm trying to get fresher product, because I don't know if you've noticed, Igor's not the cleanliest, and I think some of his stuff has been sitting out a while. So it's not like me. Yeah, right, it's a little gnarled. That doesn't sound like good eating, so I'm hoping to get fresher product. It's not his prices, it's more the quality, sir.
Gotcha.
I will say, if you've got any neighbours, exes, or co-workers that are giving you a hard time, I'll take them. And do you got any teachers that give you too much homework, love? You sure? Because I make a main teacher and apple pie. Teacher and apple, the flavours go great together. You think about it. And you, little sir, man of few words and great strength, if any of the people in your life give you a hard time, I promise I'll take right good care of them. Can you do that for me? No, you're not interested? Aren't you supposed to support small businesses?
None whatsoever.
It's very good for the economy, I promise you. I am also looking for workers. If any, you said you might need a job, sir.
Yeah.
You good at math?
Yeah.
What's 5 plus 5?
10.
Oh, you're hired. Very nice. Now, I'll treat my workers well. I'll start you at 13 an hour. You'll do the financials. I include benefits like dental if you work full time, and we'll start you on a 401k.
Well, that's better than anything else I've
I
been
know,
doing.
right? I treat my employees well, don't I?
Definitely.
That's me. It's a good likeness, isn't it? It's the best page there is. You're gonna colour me, love. You're gonna make me look real pretty and nice. It's not hard to do, isn't it? Now, what about you? Do you need a job too? Not yet, you sure? I treat my employees very well. You won't have to go to school no more. I bet he wants a job. Don't you want a job? That's not a no, sir. I think it means you want to come work for me. I'll see you on Monday, sir, to work over the financials.
Okay.
Make sure to bring your social security card in a direct deposit form.
Perfect.
All right? So while you all are at the festival, can you keep an eye out for people I could put into pies? Like people who kick puppy dogs. We don't like those, do we? We can put those people into pies, can't we? Yeah, we don't need those people about. So anybody that you think is mean, go ahead, bring them to me. I'll take right good care of them. I am also looking for a new boyfriend. Me and Mr. Todd were together for many, many years, and one day I said, Mr. Todd, it's time you made an honest woman of me. And he said, oh, I don't want to be tied down. So I kicked Mr. Todd to the curb, but I'm a little bit lonely. So do you got an uncle, love? Any single friends that I could date? I promise I don't eat my boyfriends. No, you don't know anybody I could date? No. Would you trust someone? Would you trust me to take good care of my boyfriends? Yeah, you would. That's very nice of you. You're oddly silent, so it makes me think you're hiding something.
Maybe.
Maybe? Does that mean you've got an eligible bachelor for me that you're hiding from me?
No, it just means Mr. Todd is a good friend of mine.
I hear you haven't heard the news yet, sir.
What news?
I know news takes a while to travel over the pond, but Mr. Todd will not be calling you back or writing you letters anytime soon, love. He done disrespected me fairly seriously, and I don't take that lying down. Hope he wasn't a really good friend, was he?
Well, I'm not always in the land of the living either.
Oh, really, sir? I'm questioning hiring you now. You seem a little suspicious to me. You think I shouldn't hire him, love? Yeah. I'm sorry, but we will have to terminate our agreement.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Can you produce a birth certificate but no death certificate?
No.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we can work together, sir. I've been trying to do things by the books. And hiring dead people doesn't usually work out for me. So I guess you'll have to remain unemployed. And also I can't use you in a pie. Ghosts just go straight through people. It's good for the diet crowd, but that's not who I'm catering to.
Well, I guess that's good for me.
Yeah, well, bye, loves. You keep an eye on him. He seems suspicious, doesn't he? Did you bring me dinner?
All right. We got to find a better way for Ichabod. Okay, Ichabod doesn't want to have his head chopped off.
That's right. No head.
So he's crossing the bridge. He's running from the headless horseman. The horseman is catching up. He gets across the bridge. He's safe because you can't. Pirates, spirits.
baseball.
Spirits can't. Right. So, okay. So he gets to the house. He goes inside. Everything's fine. He sits down to have his dinner. Oh no, salmonella! Food poisoning! Oh no! He falls face forward into his dish of stew.
No, that's not.
And he's covered with stew and potatoes. There's a little piece of meat in his ear because he just falls face forward. So
I wanted to be alive and be okay and safe.
you be okay.
Like to see the morning lights while you're still a
He
pirate.
wants
Oh, I
to
didn't know.
I don't know. All right. He wants to see the morning light. All right. Okay. So here we go. He doesn't have his head chopped off. He doesn't die of food poisoning. He sits down to a dinner. He has a good, warm, tasty dinner.
Pizza rolls.
And now dinner in 1820?
It could be warm. I don't know. Maybe.
Going down to the local pizzeria. Oh, he has food delivered. That's right.
Yes.
There's a knock on your door.
Ding dong.
Hey, I'm bringing the pizza for you. You Ichabod the Crane.
Yes, that's me.
This pizza order for you, half pepperoni, half cheese.
I ordered half sausage though.
You want the half head?
No.
Okay, then don't complain. I'm making the food for you what you order for you, okay?
I'm sorry,
Like Mario
Luigi.
Brothers, okay? Let's go. Okay, all right. All right. That'll be $15, please. And I want the tip. All right, anyway. So he gets through the night, he wakes up in the morning, he looks out the window, and he sees the morning sun, and then he sees you. And he says, well, maybe I'll stay in bed a few more
I'm
hours.
going back to
Anyway,
sleep.
so he gets up, he's ready for the day because he has to win back his love of his life, Katrina Von Kardashian. He misses her so much, and she has her own TV show, so obviously he's jealous. So so he showers, he washes up. It's 1820, there's no showers. Okay, he gets dressed. He goes outside, looks at the beautiful day that's going on there, and suddenly a tree falls on his head, and he's crushed on front of and he's dead. It's all.
No, that's not. I meant. I wanted to be alive. Okay. I got. What if I do the end of my own story? What if I do that?
You want to end your own story?
Yeah. Okay. Ichabod Crane dies of old age, surrounded by loved ones. Do that one.
That's not scary.
Well,
How is that scary? That's terrible. It's a terrible ending. Oh, it's his birthday. Did we sing happy birthday to him yet? All right, that's before we go on.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Your head just got chopped off, and there it flew.
No, okay.
What?
Back to my story, please. Just do that.
Okay, fine. He wants to die in bed, surrounded by loved ones. Okay. Oh my goodness, what an exciting story. Okay, so he's retired. He's going around the countryside, and then he realizes he's getting older. He wants to make sure that before he's gone, he's surrounded by loved ones. So as he's getting older and older and older and older and older and older, a little older. Okay. Anyway, he goes into his bed because now his loved ones have been summoned. They're coming to the house. He's only got a few days to live. And he looks up lovingly at their eyes as they look down on him. And his loved ones surrounding him on the bed look down on him and take their knives out and stab him because he owed them money. And he forgot to give them money he owed them. And no, it's all good. He's done. It's finished. And then Ichabod, because you didn't give them money. You owed them money. You should never do that with relatives. They can be really cutthroat. Literally. So yeah. So Ichabod's dead again.
Is there any way I could just be?
We'd have to change your whole story. We'd have to change the trajectory of your career.
Fine. I'm not even a teacher anymore.
You're not a school teacher.
Yeah, change
Fine.
everything.
You're not a school teacher. Okay.
Okay.
He works at a pillow factory.
Yes.
There's no safer place than a pillow factory.
Exactly.
Everything is soft and warm and comfortable.
Thank you.
He's making pillows. So he's making pillows, and he's putting down. The geese are providing down feathers. These are down pillows. Really comfortable. Yeah, I'd get comfy because this could go on for a while. So, okay. And as he's making the pillows, one of the geese is feral, jumps up on the table, bites him in the neck, severs his carotid artery. He bleeds to death right there. Clean up in aisle 6. 0 days since the last accident.
Did you just kill me at a pillow factory?
I did. You know why? I'm Edgar Allan Poe. Hello.
There's got to be literally a place where literally nothing bad happens.
There's only one place I can think of, heaven.
Okay, fine.
All right, heaven it is. Yes. So Ichabod goes to heaven.
Okay.
He's greeted by God, who says, Ichabod, come with me. Are you a Lutheran?
I am now. Yes.
Okay, good. So anyway, come with me, walking down through the clouds of heaven, and Ichabod is marveling how beautiful heaven is when he feels a tug on his ankle. It's the devil pulling him down to hell. Into hell he goes. He starts to catch fire because everything is hot down there. It's like 190 degrees, pretty hot, and he's combusting. And there's a pile of ashes, and that's pretty much what's left. That's Ichabod right there. So.
I've heard of this Stephen King. Is he a powerful sorcerer here? Oh, he is. See, I'm a sea witch in my own right.
This one not real.
Oh, that's our picture.
Indeed.
Oh, they've got our portraiture.
Have any of you ever thought about a life of piracy? You want to be a pirate? Oh, well, ye be in luck today, for there be not one but 2 crews recruiting for crew members. You could choose to sign under Captain Anne Bonny upon the William, or you can choose to serve under the most fearsome Jolly Roger ever to fly over the 7 seas, and its most fearsome captain, Captain Blackbeard. What say ye? Are you interested in either?
Which one?
Oh, no accounting for taste there now.
I'd be glad to make you.
You look like our friend.
Have you swear to the terms of agreement? Can you be doing that?
Are you related to
All right, you need to raise your hand. After each term, you'll respond with a hearty "I." That means yes.
Well,
in
it's
the
always
King's Plain
nice to
English.
come and
We're
visit
going to
family.
practice this on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Aye, perfect. Do you swear henceforth from this day forward to obey
very,
all
very well.
orders
It's
set forth by
fine
your
weather,
captain,
the winds are
Captain
high,
McGurk,
we're just
Captain Anne
Still
Bunny?
looking for that ship. So
Do you
far, all
swear to keep
frustrated.
your pistols, pieces, and cutlasses clean and fit for service?
Oh, well,
Do you
thank
swear
so
to weather
much.
whatever
Whenever you do
storms
find
the
one,
sea
come
throws
back
at
to
you
us,
with a
all
brave
right?
heart? Do you acknowledge that all are welcome aboard our crew, no matter their ability
How's
or
your
where they be
adventure
coming
gone so
from?
far on this day?
Aye, this last one, it'd be very important.
Aye.
Do you swear not
It
to
is a
fall
bit
asleep in
colder
time
than
of
the
battle?
tropical waters I'm used to.
You hesitated. Are you sure you can be swearing to this one? Aye! You are now crew
I've
member
got
sailing under
scales,
the
so I
Jolly
don't have
Roger
much
of Captain
insulation.
Anne Bunny aboard the William.
Have you
Welcome
already been
to the
to sea,
crew.
Rizzo?
Now, before I give you your first orders, do you have any
Are we your
questions
last
for your
stop?
captain?
Right
Aye,
off the
well,
middle.
your first mission as one of me new crew members is to find us a ship. And I'm not talking a little ship. People be telling me about
Well,
these
we
things
wish you
called
well on your
paddleboats
journey. Thank
or
you
a
for
barge.
coming to see
I
us.
want a big, big ship. Can you find me a big ship? All right, well, once we find that ship, then we can go ahead and set sail.
Oh,
I have actually a second
I
mission to give you.
see,
Can you
yes.
do that for me?
Do you like to swim?
Have you heard of these things
Yeah,
called
do you like to sing?
Martians?
Oh, could I hear a little?
So they're called Martians. They've got these things on their head.
Marvelous. Yes,
Anyways,
I told
people
you,
be
see,
telling me that they have a
you
ship.
sing. You
So I
could
need
put-
you to look and see, is this a ship
Did you know
that
that?
Captain Anne Bunny
Now,
and our
you
crew
need to
could
sing,
sail with?
and you need to keep singing.
Can you do that for me? All right.
Very
Well,
important
I
question.
wish you well on this adventure,
Would
and
you
I look
give up
forward to
both of your
sailing with
legs
you.
for a tail?
All righty. Well, keep your eye on the horizon. Remember, adventure is out there.
Oh, that's all right.
All right, so that is about it from Legends and Lanterns in Main Street, St. Charles. There were, of course, some other characters that we didn't see, but I tried to show you guys as many as I could. I appreciate that you guys have watched this entire video. If you did like the content, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button for more content, and we'll see you on the next one. See you guys later. Bye.